Evening everybody, and welcome back to another GrainMan live stream, and we are back on Riverbend Springs this evening. So I think we're going to pretty much pick up where we left off last time. I think I moved on a little bit off camera, or off live stream, excuse me. So pretty much we are just going to get ourselves back into... Hello Alan! Alan's back! Hey! How you doing, Alan? I haven't seen you for absolutely ages, sir. Hopefully you are well. So, I am going to... Oh, wait, that didn't work very well. I've got a couple of baling contracts to do. Where have you been, sir? Where have you been? So... I've got 2 baling contracts to do. Double check. Oh, been sick. Oh, not good, buddy. Not good. Don't want any of that, matey, do we? 27 or 85. Okay, where's 85? Oh, it's there. Okay, we can go to that one. Let's go to that one first then. There we go. Oh, well, I'm glad you're getting better, buddy. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. So, like I said, I am just going to be pretty much doing some contracts and continuing on where we were in the last live stream. Got it straight down. That's a bonus. So, if you are watching on YouTube, please remember... Oh, hello! Oh, yeah. So we've got Peter in. Hopefully you're soon back up doing... Great, that's very nice of you, Peter. And Malamut OC. This music's pretty good. Have I played the new X format already? No, I have. Which one, buddy? Which X format are we talking about? There's a few around I've seen, but I haven't played that many recently. So I've not really played any FS22 or sorry 25 this week at all, actually. Not actually had much chance. I've been busy at work, and to be honest with you, I've not really had a lot of chance to do much else when it comes to that. Might as well load the pickup. That'd always be a good idea, wouldn't it, GM? And obviously, I did have a few issues actually after 1.5 update. Yeah, I had a few issues where it actually did the whole. When it was creating the shader pre-cache, it would crash on start. So I'm hoping tonight this is going to work quite well, but you never know. We never know, do we? So we'll have to see. Now I've been a bit busy also with doing some obviously videos with Lancey Boy's new sheds and bits and bobs. So and hopefully there's going to be a few more out next week if all goes to plan. And hopefully I can get my Lancey Boy will be kind enough to send me his new map he's working on as well at some point, which would be pretty good. So yeah, apart from that, how is everybody else doing this Friday evening? Are we all good? Are we bad? Are we glad it's Friday? TGI Friday? No, I am. Or are we not looking forward to the weekend, people? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Oh look, the straw swaths still don't really render properly. They're better, but they're still not perfect, are they? Which is a shame. But yeah. Apart from that, what's everybody's thoughts on Farming Simulator VR? I know I definitely won't be buying it. Well, I don't have a VR headset, so I definitely won't be buying it. Even if I did, I don't think I'd be buying it though. Looks a bit, don't know, looks a bit gimmicky to me. Oh, Fresh Dash. Yes. I have played a little bit on Fresh Dash on my own. So it's a very nice map actually, Fresh Dash 4X. I did see it was on FS25.net and Kings mod before it came onto Mod Hub, but it is a very nice map actually, very nicely done, very nicely modelled, quite pretty as well to drive around. So yeah, not a bad map at all actually, sir, I must admit. Have you played on it at all? It might be a map that I speak to Malf about. We might do a bit of a, potentially do another series on, you never know. I must admit though, since update 1.5 the tractors do seem to be tracking across fields better than they used to. So yeah, I did actually do a did do a map tour of Fresh Dash as well. So just reading a message on the Discord from Red Dog. Crikey. Oh dear. So has anybody else had any other issues from the patch of 1.5.0.1? Wouldn't mind trying VR, but as long as it requires a facepalm account it won't happen. Yeah, fair point. It's now on the original game modes. I'm playing it at the mode, doing cows, goats, play, run, brought all the 4 fields around the farm, average 250 bales a run. Wow, okay. I'm reading chat here and I'm not doing a very good job baling, but there we go. I'll sort it. Wow, okay. VR, I mean, I don't see the point in buying a Quest Meta because I'm not going to have any time to actually do it, to play it and use it, to be honest with you, so I don't really see the point. So it's one of them things, it's like, well, it's a bit of a gimmick and the graphics look average, not amazing, to be honest with you. I know VR isn't, so yeah, I know what you're saying, Alan. Yeah, I generally have a Facebook account, but I don't think I'd want to. Well, it's kind of shut down, to be honest with you. I suppose I could use my GrainMan Facebook account, but my personal one's been shut down for many years, to be honest with you. I've tried games and bits and bobs on the HTC Vive when that first came out. The first HTC Vive, that was really good. I must admit I enjoyed that, but after a while it just got a bit, I don't know, didn't feel right to me, to be honest with you. So I was a bit like, I'm kind of done with it. I'll leave it where it is. So it's not one I'd play. And I think it's got an awful lot of mixed reviews looking around to all the different Discords. Stupid YouTube duplicated that. Ah, don't worry, mate. Well, you said facepalm account and then you put Facebook account. It's fine, don't you worry. I know what you're saying. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and grab this bit over here. But it does. I must admit, I think 1.5.01 has fixed quite a few issues, but it sounds like it's created an awful lot of others, including issues with AI workers on console, apparently, from what I've learned. So. Did VR once or twice. Oh dear, that was a terrible place to drop a bale. At a mate's place, Quest 1 or 2 thing. Yeah, fair point. Did a game and a half which it didn't go right and almost got motion sick in his living room, not even mentioning music's tape of VR thing of a game. Yeah, I think some people can get motion sickness and it doesn't work for them. Some people find it works for them, some people don't. I generally not have motion sickness. I used it and quite enjoyed it. It's quite fun, but I thought it was a bit gimmicky after a while. So it was actually when I worked at a different company and we were setting up a HTC Vive unit to allow them, because what they actually did, they designed buildings and office spaces, and what they were wanting to do was allow their customers to come in and actually walk around the virtual office in the VR environment. So it's actually quite good for that. Really good, and the customer really enjoyed that, and it worked quite well. But Evening, Pugsley. Yes, indeed. Please feel free to remember to smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe, and also if you're new to Twitch, please remember to follow the channel as well. It would be massively appreciated. Evening, Jay. How you doing, buddy? Full gang in tonight. We've got Jay, we've got Alan, we've got Pugsley. Look at that. VR walking around things, that makes sense for VR, even for AR. Yeah, I think AR would be pretty good. I'd still quite like to try the Microsoft HoloLens thing. The augmented reality thing, that looks pretty cool. So, but yeah, it's not too bad, but some pretty nice mods coming out this week, I must admit. Been a lot of sheds and bits and bobs out as well. So I think we're in a, yeah, generally I think we're not in a bad place. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Giants and their testing, whether it's getting any better or getting worse, I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it's probably getting worse because they're now stuck on a 1.5.02 patch, trying to fix their issues they've created again. So maybe the developers got stuck playing on VR Farming Simulator instead of actually, you know, testing the game properly. You never know. I know a lot of people come out and said that, so I think Giants have had to release a statement actually today, I believe, to say that they're not doing that. Oh, don't get me started, GM. Oh dear, Pugsy's already on his soapbox. Still no semis, and so all the sheds and gameplay mods are pretty annoying. I want a Peterbilt, etc. And some old semis. Yeah, fair point, mate, fair point. Let's hope there's some new trucks coming out soon. That'd be good. There's not even a lot of trucks even on other mod sites, is there? But then again, if you're on console, you kind of can't, I suppose, can you? So. I'm still waiting for some older, smaller tractors and stuff. That's what I'm waiting for still. That'd be nice. Some people pay more for old semis. Oh dear. It's started already. How you doing, Anders? How you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining on Twitch, sir. Appreciate it, as always. Hopefully you are well, sir. Hopefully you're all well. How is everybody else finding patch 1.5.01? Good, bad, indifferent, anybody? Let's get this sorted. I'll do the edges again, I think. And go at one of the other runs in a second. What we've got left then? We've got 2 or 3 left. I've got one more contract and we'll probably move on a bit. Actually, I better skip the time on a little bit as well. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's go times 3, I think. I'll check some action. I've got my TV set too. Thought so. That might work better when it's set to 50. Hey Eamon, how you doing, buddy? On PC, but installing all the outside mods is slightly annoying. Just takes more time since you have to do it by hand. Work in IT, but you know what they say, lazy if need to be. Ah, fair point, man. I'm not fair point. You need thingy, buddy. That's what you need. You need the old FSG mod assistant. That's what you want. It's fantastic. That is. How is Eamon this evening? Bank holiday, crikey! Where are you? Where are you in the world, then, sir? I'll move to where you are. Bank holiday sounds good. That's like that. Sounds like. Oh yes, yes. Eamon is in Ireland actually. Yes, I forgot about that. Look, I'm driving a 15-ton tractor over straw and it's not jiggling up and down. I'm flying into right, run away then. Pugsy's flying into Dublin, you're all screwed. That's not good. You're going to be in trouble, trust me. I can tell you that. How's the new puppy, Jay? Is it settling in nicely, buddy? Oh, okay. New bank holiday only ever since COVID. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Come on, mighty Massey. Let's keep going. Good, buddy. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Is she getting on okay with your other puppy as well? Oh, everybody coexisting well, or is it a bit bedlam? When did the patch drop? Not yesterday, the day before, and then they dropped another one. Oh, good. That's good then, buddy. Best thing I've found doing straw grass bales in FS25 without turning into a bouncing cage is the quadrupt version of the class. Oh, the Zerion. Yeah, Zerion. Beautiful tractor that is. There's one down the road from me, actually. In a dealership down the road. They've got one. Hiding behind the fence. A new one as well. It's the newest one. So, yeah, there's a few issues with it, so. 960 axiom type, beast of machine, and it works without bounces. Nice. Actually, it weighs like 15 tons, of like 20, 28 tons, of ridiculous. I see someone's released a new thingy as well, actually. Someone has released a new contract mod, haven't they, on Mod Hub, which seems to change the way that the contracts are working. Like you can grab the additional bales, finish the fields, and you get paid more for contracts under £2,000 now, I think, from what I've read on the description. I haven't used it yet, but like my left sub menu is absolutely chuffing massively at the moment. There we go. Come on, Massey, you can do it. What is everybody's plans for the weekend? What are you going to be up to then, Eamon, if you've got a bit of a longer weekend? Anything interesting, sir? Or are you going to spend a bit of time relaxing, playing a bit of farming? I've got a Star Wars convention to go to tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be a cosplay one or not, so there might be some scantily cladded nice ladies wearing some inappropriate things to look at, but you never know. There also might be some scantily clad blokes as well, so that might be quite scary. Might have to go around with a blindfold going, my eyes! Nope, definitely not, mate. Jesus Christ. I am not dressing up in a Princess Leia gold bikini. Not that. Well, I have a D&D game in 4 hours, and then after that, oh nice, but D&D, can't fault it. I run all class gear, 870 normal, 960 normal, 960 quad track, class baler, wind rail combine. Not again, you mean? Brilliant. Thanks, Bugsy. Yeah, no, definitely not, buddy, definitely not. Right, let's get rid of these bales. That's it. There we go. Right, field to go. Might start a bit of recording for FS25. I'm watching a fair bit of content over the last while, trying to come up with some ideas. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Well, feel free to post any of the videos you make in the Discord, mate, for free advertising for you. If you're a member of the Discord, can't remember if you are, I'm sure you are. 27. Oh, that's near me, I think. Oh no, that's at the top, I know what that is. Right, let's go. don't think that's going to take long to bail either. Well, best of luck with it, buddy. It's always fun to get some content out. I'm kind of sticking to doing live streams for Let's Play content at the moment. Enjoying doing like map tours and GrainMan mod videos and bits and bobs. Potentially got another one coming out next week for MS Modding, for something he's been working on. And I do know he is working on his Welsh map as well, which I've seen a few nice pictures of, and it's looking very, very impressive, I must admit. So I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully get a chance to maybe do a little bit of playtesting on that in a couple of weeks. I think that if it's anything like his last one he did, it should be a good map, that should. And then, yeah, let's see what else comes out next week. I'm hoping for a few more maps. So, try testing up like a witch. Thanks, Peter. I'm not sure that's going to work very well, but you never know. You never know. I'm generally not going to be dressing up, to be honest with you. I'm just going to. I'm going with a friend to. He got bought tickets for the convention for Christmas by his other half, and she asked me before Christmas if I would accompany him. I said, yeah, well, no problems at all. So it's not very far down the road actually. It's only in Newark. So, but they've actually got some of the actors and actresses from the Star Wars franchise going. We're not talking about the top actors, but they've got some of the ones from the films actually going to be there, which I'm quite surprised about. So, I'm hoping there might be a few, you know, cheeky Star Wars Lego sets. That'd be nice. Add some more to the collection. Might cost me a small fortune, but it might be fun. Ah, well, that's different. No, okay, yeah, Malamut, completely agree. I'll be wearing sunglasses. Completely understanding what you're saying, Eamon. I was the same, buddy. So, but if you ever need any advice or any tips or any help and bits and bobs, just give me a shout, matey. Ping me a DM. I'm always happy to help people out with recordings and things in OBS and all that kind of stuff. We've all got to start somewhere, matey. So, yes, it's fair. I will definitely be wearing sunglasses, I believe, Malamut, so I don't look like a complete utter creep looking at everybody. I'll probably go and there'll be absolutely nobody decent worth looking at, and I look like a complete and utter weirdo wearing sunglasses on a cloudy, raining day. That's usually what happens, isn't it? I don't think this is going to take long, you know, to bail this field. I have a sneaking suspicion. Yes. Go. All lights off, and away we go. I must admit though, the later version of the game has definitely fixed some issues on Calmsden. Not saying everything, but it does seem better. There's less graphics glitches, and there's definitely less graphics glitches on here as well. The straw doesn't constantly want to redraw, so that's a bit of a bonus. And I think things do look a bit better and a bit brighter, but we shall have to wait and see. Go again. I think there's some console crashing issues still in 1.5.01 and loads of bits and bobs. So, yeah, no problems at all, Eamon. I'm always happy to help, buddy. Don't you worry about that. So, just either send me a DM, mate, or just post something in the Discord. There's obviously me around, there's Malk around, etc. I have a co-worker that wears sunglasses, long coats, cap, 24/7, 365, no lie. The guy is creepy. Thankfully we don't have female co-workers. No, we're 6'4" and nice. So you're protected, mate, then. You are protected from your creepy co-worker. Crikey. Sounds like most people work in IT. I should know, because I work in IT as well. But I don't wear sunglasses and a hat and a beard and wear a coat all the time. I work from home, so it's fine. Are you doing a bit of farming tonight then, Pugsley, while you're watching, or Are you just watching while you're on your phone while you're doing some of the bits and bobs there? Good turn that, didn't crash. Surprising. I do like this Baylor. I do like this track touch. I like this the new Massey Ferguson. Yeah, FS22 tonight, but he can't be bothered with FS25 tonight. Working IT myself too, yeah, I know, but I think quite a lot of people who play FS games and bits and bobs and do streaming work in the IT industry at times, I think. It's probably a necessary evil to allow us to unwind. I always just play another computer game or play on computers. So, what map are you playing on tonight then, Pugsley? Knowing you, it'll be something ridiculously stupidly hard with £1 billion loan and a Massey 135 on a 4x map. And away we go. Header up, well, not header but feed in. Old Stream Farm. It's a good map that is. I don't know if Black Sheep will way up. I've crashed it. Come on, power of the Massey. That was not the best. Oh well, wouldn't be a GM live stream without crash though, would it? Go. Are we actually going to get any bales out of this? Oh, yes and no. Right. So, something else. Off. Three bales. Sorted. Fold that up. 7 panel. Saw FS25 mod came out for vehicle years. Maybe through the years is coming back. Crashing. Just do Jeremy Clarkson, you'll be fine. Speed and power. No, do a Jeremy Clarkson plus a Colin McRae. That's what I say. If in doubt, flat out, and then a bit of thingy as well. I say a bit of speed and power. Speed and power solves everything. Solve all the crises in the world, you know. Speed and power. Deadwood, no. Ooh, 2 fertilising contracts. Yeah, I think they're doable. Mowing. Ooh. Tempted by mowing contract because I've got my mower. My own mower now. Sowing. That's a big field. Spraying. Got a tedder as well. Weeding. Crikey. Right, I'm gonna do fertilising contracts because may as well. Accept. Let's get some money in because I really do need to look at building a bigger farm. That's for sure. Let's get the Massey out. That's what I say. Look at the mighty Massey out. I say. Beautiful tractor this is. Absolute beast. Where am I fertilising? 52 and 90. Okay, 52. Over the other side of the map, isn't it? All the way over here. Don't have an auto drive. I don't have an auto drive for 90 either. Damn it. That's right on the top, isn't it? 38. Tell you what, I'm going to send it to 38. Well, on purpose. I need to get this tractor back. Let's send this back to the fert shed. And then, something else I've got to do. hold. Oh, I know what that is. 44, 45. Let's do some mowing contracts as well. 44, 45. And there's a tether grass at 35. Yeah, let's do that as well. It's going to be a big. That moment you have 2 bale sheds, 600 bales each, and they're almost full in like 6 months IG time, in-game time. So 2 to 3 full sheds runs of grass, and you still have over 200 bales left in the field. Wow. Is that playing on Fresh Dash? That is a wow. That is a mega amount in that. I'm going to say accept. And I'm going to go accept. I'm going to go for mega amounts of mowing contracts. Accept. And then I'm going to go accept. This could be coming good, wouldn't it? Think big. Right. I think Massey's on the way. Let it go. Lovely job. Pretty certain I did harvest my. I did fertilise these 2 fields over here. I'm going to check them in a second as I drive past. Doink. Thanks for the rift. Right. Yep. 3 of 5. Yep. Oh, nice. It's got the growth stage back again in the additional field mod. Excellent. That is epically good. 2 of 5. Yeah, that is brilliant. I'm very glad about that. Didn't know actually. Yes, it's field 230, the middle one. I bought all 4 fields around that, and that bringing 250 bales. That's every. Jesus Christ! That is a lot of grass, sir. That is an awful lot of grass. Must admit, I think my latest play with my reshade, it's been quite successful. I think the game's looking pretty good actually. Oh dear, don't get Pugsy started. I know exactly what he's going to say here. So that's going to be for work. Before anybody asks how I know that, Pugsy is pretty much, well, we've known each other for, well, far too long. 20 years, I think. So we're pretty good friends. You'll probably see your chat in a minute. Eamon, don't worry. Right, I'm going to put this down. Got a smashed head. I do like smash kit. I don't know why. I just do. Work is also quite rubbish. Wow. Right, I'm going to take both bits of kit with me. Actually, yeah, you are going, aren't you? Because you and the half are going, aren't you? I forgot about that. I must admit, I did forget about that. Bad friend. Right, he's reached field 38, so in a minute I'm going to set him going. No. Oh, that went well. I'm going to say that did not go well, did it? That went badly. Well, it's tested the RAM. Definitely tested the RAM on the back of the tractor. That did, yeah. It's all good. That was not best. That was no. Right, let's go mowing. I think I've got the right kit for it, don't you? Brom. That's all I'm going to say. Is brum. Right. I think I might go mowing with this, with the header on the front, just for additional weight. Bit of counterbalance. It's a good idea, I think. Definitely a good idea. And 12 around the corner. Oh, it's an indoor show. I didn't know it was an indoor show, mate. So let's go around the corner. Winky pots on, guys, or winky pots on. So if you haven't done so already, please remember to smash the like button on the live stream, and if you're new to the GrainMan channel on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. Check out some of the other videos I've done this week. I've done a couple of nice mod preview videos for Fancy Boy's American Sheds and his cow barns. So they are very nice indeed. His cow sheds are fantastic, I must admit. Very, very detailed. His American Sheds are also fantastically well put together, very detailed as well. A few little isms that he's working on just to fix for this into Mod Hub, but apart from that, it's a fantastic mod that's coming out hopefully soon. And if you're watching on Twitch, please remember to well, smash the follow button, I suppose would be the way to put it. It'd be nice to build up a few more followers on Twitch if possible, so if you can help with that, I would appreciate it. Right, I'm going to set this going on course, I think. Delete. Right, field work. There's one headland, I think. There's one. Yeah, I'll take that. Don't think that's going to take long, do you? Hopefully I'll have enough thing as well. Right, let's fold this out. There we go. Grass texture I think has also been changed as well, I think, on this. It does look a bit better than it did. But again, I have been fiddling with my reshade settings to make the game look better, and I've also got a custom environmental environment colour file in for this save game, which I think has made a bit of a difference with some of the colours. I'm hoping, I've been talking to Martin ML Gamer, who's in a couple of Discords I am as well. I've been looking around for new ones. I think the secret to make this game look better is to also play with the environment game files for the maps on your save game, which changes the colouring and bits and bobs. So, and I think that's what the colour grading mod that was around for FS25 on Mod Hub actually did. I think if that comes back, I think that's going to be a really good thing. Actually nice to use my own equipment for doing some mowing for once. Because usually I always hire the equipment. So. Do another headland, I think. We'll go the other way round. And I'll do strips. Probably go across the field. Oh yeah, do you get yeah, drills over? Fertilizer? Oh, it is done, but it's not done. It is finished, but it's not quite done it right. It's 98%, so I'll have to go fix that in a second. That's a bit annoying. We should have done more than one headland. But it is an odd shaped field. It'll be the corners, I would have thought. I'll look at that in a second. The mighty Fent is doing a grand job. That's for sure. It really is. Power, spin power. There we go. down. Not a bit of a strange shaped field, this one, really, isn't it? Just slapping a 5090 would be good on quality in the central heating. Mate, I've got a 4070 Ti, so I'm not really going to be upgrading anytime soon, so I can't really see the point. And from what I've read as well, and what I've seen on a couple of websites, for the 5090, the power requirement, like you say, is pretty bad. And to be honest with you, I can get really good frames per second on most games, just not this. Well, I can get 60, maybe 70 frames per second out of this, but I'll play like Space Marine 2 or anything else that's an awful lot more demanding. I'll be getting 100 and 150, maybe 200, depending on what's going on. This game just seems like struggling like anything, which is a shame. But kind of what do we expect? Really, it's a Giants engine, isn't it? It's a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. Like I said, central heating sorted, yeah, agreed. I know what you're saying, That one. Fertilizer 90, right, I can go to 89. If I send you to 89... Go to 89, please. I can carry on doing this. Have you seen what happens when you clock it? The 5090. J2 censored it. So that's 700 and something watts, wasn't it? You bolt that to like I don't know what, 12th or 13th gen Intel i7 i9, pulling a couple hundred watts. You're well over 1,000 watts on that. To be honest with you, it's insane. To be honest with you, and a lot of the FPS increase in that is all that frame generation technology on DLS 4.0. So yeah, I think it got released. Did it get released today? The 50 series, and there's no stock anywhere. I'm sure I read that somewhere. Which doesn't surprise me. And also Nvidia obviously take a bit of a tank in this week because that new AI from China called DeepSeek, I believe, into it. So their stocks took a bit of a kick in. Well, all the stocks in America took a kick in. Good old Chinese. Depends where you want AI data, in China or in America. Not sure myself. The amount of 14th gen Gen 9s that I've had to downclock in power limit due to heat. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And also the whole issue that they had, didn't they, with was it 13th and 14th gen? With obviously the over voltage as well, which was then causing them to cook part of the silicon, wasn't it? Always top quality Intel products. Must admit, they have definitely fixed the grass glitching issue, and the grass does look an awful lot better than it did. I still don't know if that's because I've been putting in a reshade. Oh, here we go. They haven't completely fixed the grass difficulty. Look, going over grass and it's bouncing because of my, what is it, 10.7 tons of Fent plus everything else is struggling. Because that's what would happen in real life, you know. Definitely. Very annoying that is. further away. Yes, power limit issues and over voltage, but that said, I've had customers with self-build pro systems like 325K systems, 3600 mm radio would still cook in idle running at 6 gig. Wow, Jesus, that's ridiculous. That's not good, is it? Especially if you've got 360 or 420mm radiators. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that one, Eamon. I mean, Intel are in, yeah, they're definitely not where they used to be years ago, compared to where they used to be. I'm running an i7. I'm quite happy with where I am with it, to be honest with you. No, it's finally reached 489. Jesus. I'd definitely not go for an AMD card though, because Intel and NVIDIA cards are so much better for encoding when it comes to live streams with the NVENC codec, and they're also so much better when it comes to doing stuff in software for video editing. That's for sure. The AMD's version of the NVENC chip just does not work very well with OBS at all, compared to what it should do. The amount of frame tearing and graphics glitches you get with it apparently is shocking. Nice, yeah, currently running AMD 5800X at the Mo, X570 Mo with 48 gigs of RAM and GTX 1080. Jesus Christ, we need 48 gigs of RAM for it. Jesus. Well, I don't know why I said that actually, I've got 64. I don't really know why I'm running that much, I just am, actually. Yeah, fair point. How goody these silly feathery things are still coming down. I chuffing hate that. I wish they'd remove that from the game. They're just stupid. Good. Yep, going well. Because the kit, it came in with 32 gig and 16 at the same. We go, oh yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah, it's a fair point, mate. Yeah. Because I can't really say anything. So if you've got it laying around, you might as well use it. Might as well use it. Most of mine's used when I do video editing because it does make video editing better, but I haven't got any games that use it. That's for sure. I think Space Marine 2 is probably the one that uses it the most when I crank it all up to... I don't run it at 4K, I run it at 1440. That's what my main gaming monitor is running at. That's kind of why I broadcast this out on YouTube at 1440, but I only do Twitch at 1080. Oh, I'm in the drink. Now that was close. That was close. Good. What am I using at the moment? So I currently have... let me have a look. 19.5 gig. 64 gig available, 19.5 gig with, yeah, OBS running, Giants, Discord, Steam, Stream Deck stuff, Got Wavelink running, I've got VLC Media Player for the stuff, I've got Streamer Bot running for chats, OBS on the third screen. Yeah. So even with 32 gig of RAM, really, you'd probably still get away with it. For me, but... As it says on the banner, people, if you're new to the stream and you're enjoying it, please remember to smash the like button. Subscribe to the GrainMan channel if you haven't done so already, and if you're watching on Twitch, please feel free to follow. It's always most massively appreciated. Obviously check out some of the other bits and bobs on the YouTube channel. Oh yeah, the third screen is also a thing in my office. I hope you use it. I've got 2 free screens from a mate. Yeah, I've got 2 24 Dells left and right, and then I've got a main 36-inch MSI gaming monitor in the middle, curved one, which we use for everything else, mainly. It seems to work quite well, to be honest with you. Makes it easier. I've got OBS on the left, just so I can see what's going out on the stream. I've got the streaming information, then I've got Discord, I've got Twitch and YouTube chat combined in Streamer Bot chat, VLC, and then Wavelink, so I can see about audio levels and bits and bobs on the third screen. So it's not too bad. I'm using that in Windows 11. Obviously, if you take a program up to the top, you can obviously do that thing where you can divide the screen into 4. So then I've got the third screen like divided into like 4. So I can see lots of bits and bobs going on, mapped on the stream and stuff. I feel like you can use it if you had power toys as well. Nice. 224 HP Pro monitors, 32-inch Samsung. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind the HP monitors. I prefer the Dell ones, but I kind of ran off with these 224 IPS panels from one of my last jobs. Kind of boss gave them to me for free without even sending me the invoice. I was like, yeah, I'll take them. That'll do. IT wet dreams, yeah, not too bad. That was some terrible mowing. Literally missed loads there. It was free, something was given, horse and not looking at the map. Yep, exactly, mate, that's the one. That's the one. Best way, best way. Let's just get this last bit done. Go downhill actually on this. Come on, mighty Fent. Got this done all. Done. Fold you up. After doing that, I'm going to get into this one. So if no one is been watching the streams that much and made a really stupid mistake, bought myself a grass drying operation, it turns it into hay, but apparently that doesn't take grass bales, only loose grass. Ah, that's how I gained my 24-inch monitor previous job near Rashford back. That's the way, mate, that's the way, Alan. Good lad, good lad. Can't fault it. Oh mate, no, Yamaha are not cheap monitors, they are good monitors. The Yamaha's are very, very good monitors, always have been. I remember the Yamaha's years ago when they made massive CRTs, they were banging. Like the huge Yamaha CRTs were absolutely banging monitors. They're still a good gaming monitor as well, the Yamaha ones. Nothing wrong with the Yamaha at all, mate. They're a good monitor, they are. Very reliable, actually, I've always found. Really? Okay. I'll go for that, I think. Oh dear. So I'm going to go really well or really badly. Like I said, mate, nothing wrong with the Yamaha ones. It's a good monitor. Really are. I've had a lot of experience with using it, Yamaha ones. Right, click that with 3 grand. Okay, right. Fertilising's going. Okay, so we've got mowing, and tedding. No, so. End of the day, mate, as long as it does a job, you don't mind them, they do the job, and they, do what you need to do. It doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, like I say, I got my two Dell IPS panels for free, so and they're like, I think they're like 400 quid when they first come out, so I wouldn't spend that sort of money on the foot on them. So nice, Alan, nice. Yeah, IPS are better. Oh yes, for anybody that doesn't know, yeah, doubt anybody doesn't know this, but if you're doing a playthrough for cattle, go with goats. They churn out milk by the ton and only 150. Ah, no, I didn't know that. Right, okay. Thank you very much for that. Malamute, I did not know that, buddy, at all. Nope, did not know that. I've not really looked into doing much cattle yet. I shall remember that. End of the day, mate, it's GeForce 2070. If it plays the game and does what you want it to do, it doesn't matter, does it, mate? Oh, I need to be refilled. Rubbish! 98% as well on the fertiliser. That is absolutely shocking. Right. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do then. It's into the shop. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to find it. Well, the one good thing about that though is Eamon is, in theory, you'll probably find that the 2070 isn't it's not a bad car. The problem you've got is the Giant's engine is not a good engine at all. So, to be honest with you, I mean, yeah. I think you'll probably find it's still not a bad car compared to some out there. I mean, obviously AMD cars are cheaper, or old ATI cars, but don't do that. Let's do that. But with the newer 5 series coming out, in theory, mate, the other cards, the 30 and 40 gen cards will come down in price, hopefully. Give it a couple of months though. You can actually get some stock of the 50 series, so you might be able to pick up a bit of a bargain. And keep an eye on places like eBay for people selling cards that they want to then upgrade to the 50 series. So, or they want to jump from a 30 to a 50, you could probably pick up a pretty nice 3080 or something. Or a 4060, maybe. And it all depends on what resolution you're playing. Yeah, it took the time with me. That was speed and power. Still need to have a look at my forward draw distance in my game configuration actually, so I still think I can make it, it should be higher than that. Try and fix that redrawing, I think. I will have a look into that at some point. Max Resolve 1080, would you not need higher for video production? No, not at all. No, don't. So the problem you've got is YouTube does so much massive amounts of video compression. A 4K signal that you give YouTube once it's reprocessed is not a full 4K signal anymore, so there's no point, absolutely no point whatsoever. If you've got a nice crisp, clear if you've got a really nice, crisp, clear 1080p picture that you're recording in, and you've got the bitrate nice and high, so you haven't got much shadows or any graphics artifacts, and it all looks really smooth, 1080 is absolutely fine. I record mine at 1440 and put mine out at 1440, that's it. That just saves me having to re-encode it back down to 1080, but 1080 recording, mate, absolutely no issues at all. You'll be spot on, honestly you will. So, wouldn't run a 4060 Electron, better run a few bucks more if you run a 4070. Yeah, it's a fair point. It all depends on what money people have got, doesn't it? So, but yeah, 1080p, mate, will be absolutely fine for video production. And farming simulator stuff. So, I can guarantee that. I have no issues whatsoever with that. I think until recently, a guy I do some content with, and he's on the Discord, and we did the Corpy series in PC Player Malk. Until recently, when he changed to a 4070 Ti Super, he was running a 20. I think he was running a 2060 actually, not even a 2070, mate, and he was doing video production without any problems at all. So. Don't think it's anything you need to worry about, matey, at all. I don't think. I think you'll be absolutely spot on with that. No problem. When you've got your OBS set up, just ping me a DM, buddy, and let me have a look at your settings in OBS to make it so it's being the best you can do with your video codecs and your compression and bits and bobs, and what you can do. You can have a look. The best thing to do, because you want to be running. You want to be doing MPEG encoding. You want to be then looking at what your compression is and bits and bobs. Hey Carl TG buddy, how you doing, buddy? How are things? Thanks so much for joining. How are the mod maps getting on, sir? Haven't seen much more news from DJ on them. Are they? Are you still working through? Are they with Giants, waiting for their amazing team to test everything, or are you still working on them, sir? I wonder if Peter's still around. Peter, you still watching the racing over in Australia? Any kangaroos on their truck yet? Ah, okay, buddy, no problems. So, well, I'm hopefully then. How long has it been? How long has it been in testing for? I'm just wondering, because obviously Calmston kind of got rushed through testing, didn't it? And then obviously it all kicked off and everybody's like, why has it got through so quick? But obviously then a lot of people, well, I know a couple of modders that kicked off at Giants. Oh, it's not in testing at all yet. Oh, okay. But how long has it been pending? Because they're supposed to be putting maps as a priority, as in they're supposed to be putting them to the front of the queue for testing. I'm just wondering, because I know a couple of people have got maps in and had them in for a long time, have had to kick off to Giants and send a message through the mod hub system to say, look, yeah, definitely, yeah. So I know a modder who had his in since the 6th of December. He kicked off the day after Calmston came out, and they came back to him and said, oh, we didn't realise it was a map, and we'll get it tested. And they got it tested within the week. So it's probably worth just sending a message and just saying, why is my map taking so long to get tested? Just a heads up, that's all. I know it's definitely affected some of the modders that I do know have had maps in. And Giants have given the amazing excuse of, well, we didn't realise it was a map, so. Well, I think the modder in question just wrote a message from the, inside Mod Hub. You can obviously send a message in, can't you? He just put a message in, and Giants came back to him and just said, oh, we didn't realise it'll jump up the queue now then. So, And there's not actually that many forestry maps out, is there really, for 25? So might just be worth doing, but in giving Giants a bit of a push. You know what they're like. It doesn't help that they kind of lost, I think, all but 2 of their testers at Christmas, from what I've learned from the mod testers. So well, it's a very good point, Eamon. I mean, I think a few people have raised that concern as how many people have been tied up with the whole VR thing. So the Estonian map I made a special crop soil thing. It's called Pete. Oh, okay, yes, yeah. Is the Estonian map more like you usually do with forestry? Or it's finished. Or have you done more of like an ag map this time, maybe? That's that one done. Let's click that a minute. Then so what about fertilising contracts? We need to get that sorted, really, don't I? Like one back. It's just the way I am. That's why you have to know. Yeah, there's not a part of me that wants to say no. Oh, we'll let everybody else answer those questions. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, if you need any help with any playtest or anything like that, mate, ping me a message on Discord. I'm always happy to do some playtesting or do anything for you. And if you want a pre-release preview map all done or anything like that, or anything put on YouTube, give me a shout. But if not, I will wait for it to come out on Mod Hub and do my usual map tours, sir. So, if you've done Pete, then now can you cut it and then do stuff with it, or is it what's the crop going to be used for, sort of thing? So I'm just wondering really. So if we go back to what are we on? 89 then. I'll just be used for. Okay, cool. That sounds good, mate. That sounds good. Alright. Let's do 45. The very big grass field. Then we'll do that tedding contract. I've not done enough cutting and baling contracts for tonight. So yeah. Speed and power, that's what we're saying. Have you got a factory as well then, or is it just a field crop that's in the map that you can then? Oh, nice! My summer's turning it. Nice aiming, nice aiming. Or can you then put it into like a forage wagon and then take it, or cut it with a thing? I just wondered how you're harvesting it, etc. on the map. But it sounds like I always like it when you've got some custom crops and bits and bobs. So can't fault it at all, sir. It's a very nice idea. I'm off to Bathurst for race. Thanks to the stream. Alright, Peter, thank you very much for joining, sir. Appreciate it as always. Hopefully you enjoy the race, and I shall speak to you later, sir. Peter's like the soil that is made out of decayed plants over thousands of years, but in my map I made it so it's not plantable, but you can harvest it in specific area. Ah. Hey Firebuff, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining on Twitch. Hopefully you are well, sir. Ah, sounds good, sounds good. can't see that being a problem at all. Sounds pretty good to me, buddy. Sounds good to me. I've said it's always nice to have custom crops and bits and bobs in the maps, that's for sure. At some point there's going to be a patch hopefully to allow people to be able to remove crops from their maps as well, aren't they? Because at the moment it's just using the base game stuff on custom maps. You can add stuff to it, but I don't think you can take stuff away very easily, can you? There is a mod for it though that I found on FS25.net that allows you to do it. With F29, okay. Get that back off in a second. Let me skip to my... watching tutorial on OBS. Alright, pretty well. Like I said, if you need any assistance or anything on OBS, mate, give me a shout. Always happy to help and assist as much as anybody needs. Been using OBS now for about, what, 2 years? Yeah. Really nice bit of software, very powerful, very good at what it does, so highly recommend it. So in theory, if I do last waypoint 126, I mean that's just ridiculous. Come on, what are you doing? You're going to be annoying. I'll do it myself then. It looks to be, it's not a bad bit of software to answer once you get your head around it. It's mainly about the encoding and how you save your video files and bits and bobs to make it easier for you when you come to doing your editing and bits and bobs. That's one of the big keys. And if you start bolting some very nice things into your OBS, start using things like your Stream Deck and do multi-actions, that becomes very, very powerful. I use a lot of multi-actions and pre-programmed button macros and stuff for doing live streaming to make things an awful lot easier. Like single button pressing does like seven or eight actions. So see if we can get this done. Well, hey, guess. What a guess. Take that. So, is there any more contracts for that? Okay. It's weird that when I export my video in 1080 and upload it to YouTube, YouTube compresses the video so much that it's grainy, but when I export it to 2K and the video looks a bit better, I would say your bitrate isn't high enough then, buddy. Because you want to make sure your bitrate is higher on your 1080, and then when it's been recompressed by YouTube, it won't look so grainy. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining. Hope you are well, sir. Plowing, sowing, spraying, weeding, no, transport, no, ventilating. Right, I'll send you back to the farm. 70,000, 1080p. I've got mine. I would usually set to about 90. It does make the files bigger, but I've generally not had too many issues when I've set it higher. Ah, well, thank you very much for joining the stream, sir. Hopefully you had a good day at work. I'm sure it's good to be home. Have you got it set to constant bitrate or variable bitrate, Carl? Obviously, it also depends on how you've output out of OBS as well. Constant, okay, yeah. Try upping the bitrate a little bit. I've not had a lot of issues since I've set mine really high, and then by the time YouTube is done its re-rendering, it's not doesn't come out all like pixelated or anything like that. But how big this field is actually. Well, cut the head a little bit, Yuri. So apparently one of the issues in the latest patch is AI workers, don't know if it's affected anything else like course, but I don't think it has. AI workers don't actually work down the headlands properly anymore on console. It's the thing when I upload a 1080p video and the encoder on YouTube gets set to AVC. When I do it, it's VP9. Ah, yeah, but yeah, well, fair point. VP9 is a better encoder, that's for sure, isn't it? That's what I use for the live streams, VP9. So, John Deere 8RT series tracked for 200. Nice. That'd be nice, mate. That'd be nice. And how much field work I can do with a tedder stuck in the front. Swap it around in a minute. Put the thing on the back, put the tedder on the front, on the back, and then put the mower on the front. Sorry, officer. Definitely could see what I was doing, honest. Still do 2K exports because I think I get the best quality for my vids. Yeah, I completely agree, Matt. I know what you're saying. I export mine at 1440p and I find them to be good quality in that. Also fun, of course. So when you're saying Courseplay Fireball Farm, what, since the 1.5? Have you updated your Courseplay to the latest version? Because there was an update, I think it was yesterday, came out for Courseplay. I think 8007 from what I can see on my screen. I think Giants have made obviously Courseplay does tie into the AI system, so obviously Giants have made some interesting changes. Well, I do look forward to some more of your videos, sir, and also look forward to your maps coming out. I do enjoy touring your maps because they're very nicely put together. You do an awful lot of nice little touches as well. So, Class Serum 12 just whooped that up in the shop. Gulp, that's an absurd wad of cash. 565k, but it's 585, 653 horsepower. Yeah, big power. That's what you need in your life. Big power. That's what you need. Big power. Let's just hope Giants get their arse in gear and get some more mods out next week. But more than likely we're gonna, I don't know, get an emergency patch out maybe next week, or they might roll that into the next patch with the issues they've got. I don't know if they're gonna do that. When I do get everything done, I'll probably send it over so you can do a little. I'm more than happy to, buddy, if you want me to. I'm more than happy to. Send it over, buddy. Send me a DM. I will do you a preview video, buddy, and then I will send it to you first to look at to make sure you're happy with it. And I'm more than happy to help you out in any which way. If you want any, if you also want any kind of testing done, play testing, I've got, you know, I would do some play testing and some testing for people like Lancy Boy, MS Modding, etc. So and I've got some very reputable, trustworthy people as well that would be trusted with doing map play testing, shall we say. So I think, you know, all those players enjoy doing testing for modders and bits and bobs like that, especially if we can help them so they can get through Giants testing and pick out. I mean, like I say to MS Modding and Lancy when I do stuff for them, I'm not trying to be an arse when I pick things up. I'm just trying to help them and just make sure that everything looks good for them and it works really well in the game, really. Thanks for that, Pugsley. So, I mean, there's a way to get decent get that decent quick, but that's sort of kind of cheating. No admin menu, but a discounted crop sales point. Yes, I've seen that. How are you actually finding making maps for 25 now then, Carl? Do you find it's a lot more difficult than what it is for 22, or is it not? Have you not really had to change that much about the way you do your maps? So you're talking about like for people to like feedback bugs and bits and things. So I mean, you can either do it one or two ways. I mean, obviously people like Oxy, etc., do it on Discord, so they have a Discord channel for it, and then people can come in and just post stuff, and then you've got a decent, potentially a decent moderator / admin team, which then obviously can consolidate that, and then you can do an update to say to people, look, don't keep posting this problem, we know about it, it's going to be fixed in next patch. Or a lot of other modders who are doing like scripts mods and that use things like GitHub, and obviously put the bug tracker on there. People like Courseplay, Auto Drive, Loki 79, he does like the auto loading, he does a lot on there as well. But most map makers will probably use things like Discord, which obviously help your Discord grow as well, because people will come in to talk to you about your map and bits and bobs. That might be the best way, and obviously most people just put it in like the mod desk description to say, if you've got a problem, come to the Discord, this is the Discord invite link, create one that doesn't expire, and then obviously then that's probably the easiest way, and then just get a decent moderator team or admin team that will then help you keep it clean, if that makes sense. You know, again, if you need any advice on anything like that, mate, just give me a shout, ping me a DM. Always happy to help. I'm a couple of moderator and admins on a couple of Discords, so we're always happy to help and advise on that sort of thing. I know that's what Red Dog's going to be doing as well, so and also modding it's not that difficult, and they have made some stuff easy, but they've changed a lot of stuff in 22 modding. Okay, are you enjoying the challenge though? As in, are you enjoying the challenge of now modding for a slightly different game because they've changed things? Because it is also quite a bit of generating things and tools and that as well, isn't they, in the new GE I've seen on a couple of videos. Not that I'm ever going to get into map making, I haven't really got the patience for it. I think the maximum number of field things is a bit of a faff for people making 4x maps. That's what Red Dog has found. Because obviously farmlands and field numbers go together, and these maximum like 250 something farm / field numbers now, so it makes 4x maps at the moment a bit smaller. As the banner just said on the screen, please feel free to smash the like button for me on the live stream, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and also if you're watching on Twitch, please feel free to follow. It would be massively appreciated. I'm trying to build up the Twitch channel a bit more. It just seems to be a bit more of a challenge than it does on YouTube, but we'll get there eventually. I enjoy modding all the time. For me, it's like a hobby, and when I first started modding, I did not even know I could earn money from making mods. Well, as long as you're enjoying it, buddy, and it's a hobby for you, that's the main thing. I think, to be honest with you, buddy, I think your maps are really, really good. I think they're a really nice different style of maps as well, and not in a bad way either, in a good way. So I don't mind a start from scratch kind of, you know, bit of forestry and then build yourself a nice farm out of it, etc. I think it gives you a bit of a sense of achievement in the game, doesn't it? And if we get a lot more mods going, and that maps like the maps you make all, I think, will come into their own again, won't they, really? Go, go, go. Still got me tedding to do in a minute as well after this. and then we'll see what other contracts are knocking around. But there's not much more to do, and all our fields and everything is done and we're ready. We'll probably move on, but like a couple months worth of any harvesting. It'd be nice to get some harvesting done on our fields at some point, or it'd be nice to do some harvesting on some other fields as well. I don't think it'll be too long actually, come think of it. Probably next month, early next month, we'll probably find out about some information about the next DLC pack for this year. We're also supposed to be out in the first quarter, isn't it, of the year, from the season pass. So, I actually remember what it was. Anybody remember what it was on the information that Giants put out when 25 was released? Obviously, we know the last one is obviously a British map, which apparently the rumour is that it's being potentially either made, or Oxygen David is advising Giants on how to make the map properly British, apparently, but we'll see. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that from quite a few people. So, a lot of people in IT start as a hobby. I don't know them do things that actually make you good money, but nobody tells you that. Yeah, I do know. I know a guy who does quite a few maps for. I don't know if they're really maps, but quite a few of the areas for Flight Sim, and I believe I'm right in saying Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, you don't get mods for free, and he makes an absolute chuffing fortune, like a literal fortune out of it. You think how much? I mean, what was it? The day that Calmsden came out, Calmsden Farms, me and Pugsley went and played. I hosted a game locally and we played it together. And he found, I think there was something like 6,000 servers running Calmsden. You just think how many downloads Oxford Davies probably had from Calmsden. But it's absolutely ruddy. Probably hundreds of thousands now, you know. I bet. Oh, I keep forgetting how big this field is. Should probably get a front load at some point. Yes, and that was actually the servers that matched your search criteria, wasn't it? Not crossplay, etc. That sort of size. So yeah. They've definitely made the ground better, but I don't know if anybody else also thinks that the mower now doesn't seem to track across the ground like it did. I know before it was bouncing up and down, getting dug in and bits and bobs, but I don't know, it just seems a bit more flat. Don't know why, but can't really get into that. Probably due to the farm you get and the way it's all narrow roads. Bit of a shame. Just not my playstyle. No, I completely understand what you're saying, buddy. Again, the whole good thing about Farming Simulator 20, well, any Farming Simulator game, I said 22, 25, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's got different playstyles. Everybody wants to play the game in different ways. Some people like productions, some people don't. Some people like animals, some people don't. You can play it in so many different ways, can't you? So that's one of the nice things about it. It can be a bit of a sandbox for people. Some people want to constantly play with old equipment from, you know, like the 1980s, 1990s. Some people want all the biggest modern equipment and just go big or go home sort of thing. So can't really fault a game for that. 93%. Come on. Let's go. Will help crashing. Hey PJVR, thanks very much for joining on the live stream on YouTube. Are you playing on a PC? I am indeed, yes, I am playing on PC. So, me being a Dutch guy, I'm into greenhouses, bees, animals. Dutch agriculture has been based around dairy beef since the late 50s. Ah, fair point. I'm a big fan of greenhouses, I must admit, in the game. Bees and animals, yeah, bees are like bees, I must admit. They've massively nerfed bees, haven't they? I think, the honey production, which is a shame. What's bigger, do you think, than Marmute? Do you think it's beef, or do you think it's dairy over in Holland? Okay. Well, I'm getting there, 99%. Hopefully, a little bit left. And then we'll go and do some tedding, and I think I've done enough grass work tonight to sink a proverbial battleship, I'll be honest with you. You know, if I can download mods from ModHub into my console. So what console are you on? You're on PlayStation or you're on Xbox, sir? Because if you're on either, then when you first go into the first menu of the game, PS5, okay, so when you first go into the game, the only way you can get mods for console, either PlayStation or Xbox, is to go to the downloadable content on the front screen. So what I'll do, quickly, let's save this. So if I quit my game a second, it's fine, I can go back into it. I saved it. But when you go into the first loading screen, I think you've got the PlayStation Store as well, but I believe, but Pugs, you can double check on this on his. You should also downloadable content. So in there, that should be all the stuff from ModHub, mate. So that should be everything that you can download from ModHub. Go to latest, gives you all the latest stuff. Go to all your different categories. You go to your best, you go to your most downloaded, etc. Recommended, which hasn't been filled in anymore. And if you've got any updates as well, they're listed there. Any ones you've got from Giants DLCs there. Any other keys, extra content you paid for are there. So hopefully that helps you. So back to the game. So you won't be able to download any of the mods apart from ones from ModHub. So you can on console, either Xbox or PlayStation, you can only download them off ModHub, and they have to be mods that are what's called cross-platform compatible, so they're compatible. So not all maps are going to work on console. Some maps don't, because they've got some scripting in. They've got some other bits and bobs in as well. Some mods, like I'm running at the moment, I'm running like Courseplay, Auto Drive, and quite a few script mods. They're not always supported either on console. So you just have to kind of get what you can, if that makes sense. It's not always the best, but there's not really much you can do about it. So I'm sorry to say, if you're on PC, you can. Oh, done it again. If you're on PC, you can have a lot more choice of mods, because it's just a little bit more open, and you got other sites that you can download mods from as well. What I know is that Giants don't show mods on console, they're not supported on console. Good point, Carl TG. Very good point, thank you for that, sir. I didn't mention that, but yes, on PC you can set it so you can have cross-play mods, but obviously on console you'll only see the mods that are supported on that. So how would I download the mod to my console? So you go into downloadable content, like I showed you on that front screen, select the mod you want, and you'll then have a button option which will say download. And then when you first start the game up, you'll literally have all the mods listed that you can select to play in your game. And that's pretty much all you need to do. Tedding time. Let's go. Oh dear. The grass texture on tedding. Wow, that's great. How do I download mods from my hub to my console? Do I have to have a nap or something? A nap? No, it downloads literally to your console locally, but it's your local storage. So it'll store it to your local... No, you don't have to have an app at all. You just literally do it from that first menu of the game. That's all. I'm quite surprised that looks so bad. That colour's shocking. Netherlands export dairy and eggs to 12.3, flour separation export 7.9 billion, potatoes, vegetables 8.9, beef, pork 10.7, numbers 25. I'm guessing that's monetary value. That's a lot, isn't it? Dairy and eggs 12.3. Wow. That is ridiculous. What you might need to do actually, PJVR, I'm not a console player, so I don't know off the top of my head if there's a particular video, but it might be worth looking at Mr. Silly P's videos on YouTube. He is a console gamer on a PlayStation 5, so he does do some fantastic tutorials and some fantastic videos and series on his YouTube channel. And he might have on there a tutorial on how to download mods onto a console. I've never played on a console, so but it should be pretty simple from the downloadable menu, downloadable content section. But like I say, have a quick look on Mr. CP's YouTube channel, because he's a console gamer. It does live streams and also does content, map tours, mod reviews, etc. So yeah, yearly monetary value. Wow, that's a lot of monetary value, mate. That is. The actual texture out the back of the tedder looks really good these days, but the grass after it's been tedded just looks a bit grey. Mr. Sealy P, so it is SEALYP, I think. Mr. Sealy P. Let's see if I can find his YouTube channel for you. Give me a second. There you go. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Downloading mods and exactly the same. Downloading through the menu in game at PC where it used to be. Evening, Tam. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're well, sir. I thought it was as well, Tom, to be honest with you, but I generally don't ever really know. But obviously, PJVR was asking, so I thought, you know, I would class Mr. CP as like the king of console Farming Simulator 25 or console Farming Simulator period, so I thought it'd just be easier to pass people on to him, sort of thing. Is that going to be high enough? Yeah, just like it. Right, back to the farm with this interesting setup. What's it like from inside? Oh, I'm definitely not restricted at all, officer. Nobody, you don't have to pay for mods from ModHub, they're all free. Oh wow, hopefully you're okay, buddy. Hopefully you are okay. Hopefully nothing too serious. All good this MD, not too bad at all, thank you mate, not too bad. Just I thought I'd do my Friday live stream for once again, so just thought I'd carry on with Riverbend again, get a few contracts knocked out and bits and bobs, so it's been a bit of a fun week this week with Farming Simulator stuff, I must admit. I don't know if you've seen the obviously announcements about the Farming Simulator VR, which, yeah. Thank you very much, Carl TG, as always. Thank you very much. As a modder, it's very nice to see it from your side, yeah. Appreciate the help for the viewer there, Mania. Thank you very much. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, well, obviously it's understandable. I wasn't prying in personal things, but as long as you're okay with it, that's the main thing. Never been a nice place to be, is it really? Hospitals and sickness, etc. As long as you're on the mend and you're okay with it, that is the main thing. So that's the main thing. Have you seen the latest trailers for Roadcraft? I saw it the other day actually. Wednesday, I think Wednesday or Thursday it came out. There's some trailers for it. Looks pretty good, I must admit. Looks really good. Looks like that could be something that would be fun to do in a live stream, multiplayer, like me, you, Malcolm, a few other people. You know, have a bit of a business, and then obviously we'll do slightly different bits. That, because obviously you got the whole idea of having to rebuild areas, haven't you, with different equipment and stuff. That does look really quite good fun, I think. I must admit, I'm looking forward to that. Oh yes, yeah, that's a good thing, GG. I think quite a few people have said it looks good. I think it does look really good. So I'm hoping it is as good as it's going to be. I can understand Roadcraft a bit more than I can SnowRunner personally. And the physics looks good as well, don't they? I must admit, they look really good. I don't know if you can do any mods for it actually. But I think it's definitely a series that me and Mel need to chat about at some point, doing like a live stream series on that, because that could be quite comical, I think. Especially with my driving, it could be absolutely horrendous. I've been bits all over the shop. I like the idea that you can recycle stuff as well, that's pretty cool, I think. So, I haven't turned the engine off. Hey, I didn't turn the engine off. Okay, going well. Right, no more contracts to collect. No cultivating. Not doing deadwood contract. Hoeing, no. Farming. Weeding. Meh. That's a pretty good weeding contract. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Meh. What's good? Furniture is still churning through. Greenhouses are fine. Anything to sell? No. Okay, let's refreshing the contracts. No. Okay, let's put all this stuff away then, shall we? And crash and bash and smash around. Oh, I'm gonna again. Right, roll that. Let's put this in. Looks like they've really sawed okay this one. Klingon, also got some kind of Klingon backlift on the front, and we're chuffing Fent track to this, as I tell me. Commander Wharf on it next. Oh dear, that didn't go well. I need bigger sheds. I need bigger sheds, people. That's what I need. Yep. Also need to learn how to drive. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I haven't turned the engine off. Oh, I know why. That's that mod I've put on. Because the... Yeah, I know what it is now. That's the mod I've put on. Because the tractor's getting more wear on it. What is it? What's it called? I can't remember what mod it is. Thank you. I'll put it there for a minute. I'll need to move it at some point anyway. As long as we're together, home can be a million different things. Teddery, I think. Again, but a bit of a different area. Just put it in front of the seeder, because we're going to be using the seeder for ages. Well, I didn't think that about the mower, really. That would have been a better idea now. I can get a combine out and can. Oh well. For scale reference, my fields of grass have been worked for like 30-40 in real life minutes, and the AI has run through 12.5k of fertilizer and also Jesus Christ, 2.5 grams of wages. Wow, that's a lot of me. Come on, let's get out the door. There we go. Using a 40-meter spreader, wow. That's impressive. Let's go repair this then before it starts randomly breaking down again. This new mod I put on here would not work for mouth, I can tell you that. Sure. Put the weight back on the job. What's the damage? 30% weight. Okay. Yes. Fully repaired. Let's put the weight back on the front. Let's move this out of the way. Let's do the same for our other thing. Should I give the AI a tip? Have they done a good job? That's the main thing. If they've done a good job, then maybe, yeah. Why not? If they've done a bad job, no. I'm not sure of that. I think it's working actually. Who else finds the ability to move this thing really annoying? Being able to actually drive it around. Anybody else find that really chuffing annoying? I don't know why, but I just find it a really annoying feature in the game. I don't think we needed it. In my opinion. I don't know why, I just don't think we needed it. Oh, that's my bed. That's why. Yeah, don't drive up trees. This is such a really annoying feature in the game. I don't really know why they did it, whether they put it in even. It just annoys me. Right, let's turn this bad boy around. Put that down a bit so you can see a bit better. Reverse it back. Made it. 2k tip the hour, guys. So yeah, time to make some cash back. Now that goat's milk still sells for a high price. Giants sometimes add stuff that does not need to be added. Completely and utterly agree, Powered EG, buddy. Yeah, completely agree. They add some good things and then they kind of go a bit far on other things and you just think, why did they do that? But we can't understand Giants' logic sometimes, can we? That's the problem, I think. Right, so, it's 12 o'clock. I haven't got any more contracts. Or anything different. And if you're wondering where the refresh contracts mod is, that is coming back to Mod Hub, I believe. But it's on GitHub at the moment. So, yeah, loads of food in there. Okay, well, I'm going to, I think, skip through to the next day. I'm going to go 7:30. Nice. You and your diesel Cummins engines and your ruddy semis and pickups, mate. Half the gameplay and sheds, etc. of decades are still no semis, cool pickups, etc. These new ones coming though, I think, isn't they? So, right. What's my special offer? Absolutely nothing of any use to me whatsoever. Good. Oh, that looks pretty out there. Oh, nothing really any new stuff going on. Refresh. Come on, so some new contracts. Liquid, hoeing. Weeding, that big weeding contract still, I'm going to take that. Because I can send that. I'm going to borrow. Okay. Definitely borrow that. Hoeing. Yeah, I'll probably do those as well. That's a big car. That's a, no, not doing that. Right, let's set that off now. We're doing 3643 on there. Reductions wise. Yes. Mate, if they do get the mods in, I'm going to be so happy. Because the mods were wicked. That was my idea actually when we went out for doing the Corpy, to put the mod in. I love the mod. I'd used it before on quite a few things I've done previously. Anything to sell? No. How's our fields looking? Ooh. 2. I don't think they've moved on. I don't think my fields have moved on. I mean, oats. Oh dear, what's happened to my game? They should have harvested in July and August. My game's broken. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? That's... all my fields are not actually... things aren't moving on. That's not good. What's happened there? I can't be in stage 3 of 5 because it should be in harvest in July and August, and it's currently September, and it's also not year 1. Oh dear, something's massively gone wrong with this. That's not good. Okay, so I'm just gonna release that contract. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cancel that contract. Yeah, it's fine. I can afford the 779. So I'm in September at the moment. This is year 1, but it's not year 1. It's year 3 or 4 in my game actually. Let's move on to the next month, and if nothing's grown, this is broken, isn't it? Okay, so it's now October. Okay. Caught them, hoeing. There's no harvesting contracts coming on. Because nothing's ready to harvest. So this is at 3 of 5, isn't it? 2 of 5, so this is still at 2 of 5. So that's still broken. Visit 3 of 5, same as what it was before. 3 of 5, yeah, broken. This is the first time I've been on the game since 1.5 has been out, and 1.501. That's very annoying. I think my game's broken. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Well, on that, I'm going to have to say I'm going to have to leave it there on this live stream. But what I might do is off live stream, I'll probably start a new save game on this map, rebuild the farm, etc. Put stuff back to where it was, get the field to a decent position before the next live stream, which will probably be either next week or maybe at the weekend, but I doubt it. So that's very annoying. If anybody else finds that issue, let me know, because that's very, very annoying. Does everything have an issue then? No, because that's gone down. Alright, Carl, thanks very much for joining though, buddy. I really appreciate it as always. And ping me a DM, buddy, if you need anything with your maps and that. So, and yeah, thank you very much to everyone else for joining the live stream. Thank you very much. Well, to that's literally game breaking. Yeah, that is game breaking, but I can. This is RP that we're not. No, it's not very good at all, to be honest with you, Malamute. But to be honest with you, I will rebuild the farm off stream. I'll put the stuff back to where it was, and I'll use some console commands to put the fields back to where they were. And then I'll see if it's working. Yeah, very, very broken to say the least, that is. That's not good, but thanks very much everybody for joining. Do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. And please feel free to check out some other videos on the YouTube channel. Thanks very much everybody. See you soon.